it is absolutely criminal that YouTube and the rest of the internet is not littered with reviews of this golf club. It's equally as criminal that the one I have still has this wrapper on it. Guys, this looks like one of the best golf clubs of 2023. It is stated to be high launching, low spinning, fairway finding 3-wood, and for me, okay, that was a lot more difficult to take off than I anticipated. Just how good does this golf club look, not only for shelf appeal, but wait till you see this position down at the ball. It looks equally as good as the driver, and that really is saying something. For me, Mizuno have absolutely nailed it this year with the ST line of woods, and I'm not usually a Mizuno wood fan. But that for a ball flight, you can't really argue with. You see, in my eyes, Mizuno have always been a fantastic iron brand. They've always been good at making irons, they've always been fantastic at making irons, they've always been irons. Whereas now, they've really kind of stood up to be countered when it comes to the drivers, when it comes to hybrids, when it comes to these titanium fairway woods that everybody wants. And by what everybody wants, I guess I mean that tick list. Does it look good? Yes. Does it sound good? Yes. Is it easy to hit? Yes. Does it perform as good pretty much as anything else on the market? Yes. So if that's the case, what is stopping all of us talking about these clubs so much? I'm going to talk through the tech in this video, and we're going to get in the Golf Sun Simulator to talk numbers. But even that one where I hit it a little bit heely, I want to see just how close that is to the first shot that I hit, because the first shot I hit, I absolutely nailed out the middle. The second one was more out of here, and that is the big selling point for me. You know what, I was only going to hit 2 of these, but I've gone to get another ball because I enjoyed that tee shot so much. Let's see if I can turn one over now. Then we've had all 3 ball flights, and see if we can just see what the differences are out here in real life on the golf course. Oh yes. That's definitely going to be further than the other 2. Or is it? That's fine. Now that already for me is a good sign. Look how close to the middle all 3 of those shots are. I think that one on the left is the final one that I hit, meaning the other 2 are quite close together, meaning I think that this could be one of the best forgiving fairways I've tested in a long time. And the reason being why I've not brought it here yet is because not many people really care for fairway woods anymore. When I grew up, a fairway wood was probably more exciting than a driver. I remember the Titleist 983F, I think it was, with the green Aldila shaft in it. As soon as that came out, everyone had to have it. Whereas now it's all Paradigm, Stealth, G430 drivers, not so much the fairway woods, which is disappointing. Like, I am really, really, really happy with all of these dispersions. You can see that we've not got a lot of run at the moment. They're all pitching and pretty much stopping, but for all of them to be in the fairway and all of them to be around this centre line is a huge thumbs up for me on this opening hole. So before we hit more shots with this Mizuno STZ230 fairway wood and jump in the Golf Sun Simulator to see just how far it goes and how forgiving it can be, what is the formula behind this that Mizuno claim makes it so special? So it obviously features the carbon composite crown, which I think looks absolutely gorgeous. That is for a low centre of gravity and stability for off-centre strikes. It has an expanded front to back weighting, high energy MAS1C steel face. That's reworked with a new multi-thickness design that's made possible through the face support of Mizuno's Core-Tech chamber. It obviously has that quick adjustable hosel, which is a 4-way adjustability, which I really, really like the look of. And you can see we have a little bit of weighting here at the back just to allow it to have that little bit of forgiveness if you don't quite catch it, which I think is fair to say has worked on this opening hole. Okay, so fair to say, so far I am impressed. I really do like the look of this. I love the feel of it. I love that you do get it complete with a hazardous RDX smoke, green and black shaft. I think that looks absolutely perfect. Now into a wind here, just how versatile is this club? Can I play some kind of low stinger shots off the deck? Because that's equally as important to me as forgiveness, right? Not a lot of movement, just a nice low penetrating boring flight in the fairway, please. Wow, that is a tiny bit left. It's a shame because that was so well struck. Just check out where that strike was out of. That was absolutely gorgeous, and the ball flight was a thing of beauty as well. Right, same shot, just more central. That. All day that. That feels like an absolute rocket. Again, that's up that left-hand side. It is in the fairway this time. I really enjoyed everything about that shot. I enjoyed the feel of it, the sound of it, the launch, the trajectory, the spin rate, the visuals through the air. You may think I'm getting a little bit overexcited here, but it's not very often a club kind of goes under the radar with me, especially one where the shaft looks this cool as well. How cool does that look, by the way? Oh yes. Okay, I've teed this one up. We've hit two low ones down there now. They are both down the left side, but if I hit just a nice high normal shot, this is supposed to be high launching, low spinning. So although we're into the wind, it should be able to kind of cope with that and still get a good distance out there. I want to see how these do compare with a good strike as well. That's a very good effort because that is up the left side again. Guys, let's get down there, let's see where these are, then let's see just how they do perform in the Golf Zone simulator for numbers, distance, ball speed, spin rates, everything you want to see. Then we're going to test it out here from some funky lies, because for me, a fairway wood has to be versatile both off the tee, but also from the fairway, or the rough, or anywhere else you might be 250 plus yards out, which for me is most places. So having tested this Mizuno STZ230 fairway wood on the Golf Zone simulator, I must say I really enjoyed a couple of factors around it. One, the feel. This feels and sounds incredible. I also really enjoyed that I could kind of pick my trajectory and just play the shots I wanted to play. You can see a much lower one there compared to some of the higher shots that I can play. And the ease of use. It was really easy to launch them in the air, even though you get the versatility. Numbers wise, exactly what I would expect. Spinning around 3,500, around 155 ball speed, and carrying just over 250 yards. For me, that is a really good number for a 3-wood. If you're in the market, it could well potentially be worth looking at. So some pretty impressive consistent numbers there, which is what led me to really want to push this video out to you guys, and hopefully you might think about trying this club. You can see those shots from the tee, one of them in the fairway, which was the low one, and then the kind of one off the tees a little bit further up. You can't quite see it, but it is also in the rough. The reason why we're back here is because we are 200, and you guessed it, 50 yards out. Can we get anywhere near this green? This is all about accuracy, strike, and just putting a half decent golf swing on it, hoping the club does the work for you, which is what a good fairway wood generally does. That is the worst golf swing I think I've ever had. What on earth was that? We'll keep it in. No club is perfect, and nothing, wow, nothing is rescuing you from that strike there. I must admit that's quite embarrassing, but the practice swing felt good, so we'll go with the same kind of swing thought again. Come on, James, you are better than that. Yes. Oh yeah, how can two golf swings be so different? Get over that bunker, please. Oh, it's in the bunker. I honestly thought that was enough then. I just remembered we are into the wind. That was an ever so slightly better strike, and that's the strike that I think this club does help rescue. If I show you this strike now, you'll see it's still out the toe a little bit, but manageable and helped by the technology in this beautiful golf club. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Really hope you have enjoyed that review of the brand new Mizuno STZ230 fairway wood. And apart from that, I'll see you all exactly the same time tomorrow. Subscribe if you want to see more. Goodbye.